Hey, hi everyone. Hi there. Hello everybody. Come on. It's Tuesday, another exciting moment with Pastor Felicitas. It is Let's Talk moment. Oh wow, come on everybody. Hello. Hi, come right in, jump right in. Let's get started. Hi. Hello. You're welcome. I think that's, I'm trying to get that name. Something yay. God bless you. Thank you for tuning. Thank you for connecting. Hi, how are you? How are you, everybody? Hi, Hobby's here already. Thank you for joining. Thank you. It's another beautiful day, and we are so privileged to be here. We are still here. We are alive. We're still living. We thank God for everything that He has done for us. How are you guys doing? Quickly, let me know where you're connecting from so I can give you a big shout out. I am here in Dallas, Texas. So let me know, are you close by me? Are you far away? Let me know. And if you don't mind, please share this broadcast. Something new is happening. We are starting something very new, something very interesting. And I am so excited to, do this with each and every one of us. So let me know where you're connecting from so I can say a shout out to you. Just drop that in the chat box. Let me know where you're connecting from. Hello, everybody. Go ahead and share this. Go ahead and share this broadcast. Hi. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Okay, we will get started in a little bit. Let me give us a bit of time so that our friends, our fans can join us. We come up here every Tuesday to talk about beautiful things that we need to know, not just to know, but do as well, because it's better to learn and do. Okay, we do not just want to hear or learn without doing. Where you get the result is in the doing. So this platform is where we come to learn, relearn, and unlearn. So many things we need to unlearn. So many things we need to relearn. We need to remind ourselves. We need to put it up right in our faces so we remember to do those things. And then so many other new things we need to learn. And we're doing this every time because we want to do better in our marriages and in our relationships. You're not going to be giving yourself those excuses like, oh, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about that. Hey, that is old school. We've passed that class. In this new generation or in this new dispensation, you have to learn. And as long as you have life in you, you just have to learn. You're never tired of learning until the last day, because the dead can't do anything. But if you have this life in you, you can still breathe. Your eyes are open. Even those that are blind are learning. So you have no excuse. And we want to welcome you on our platform. Come join us where we come every Tuesday to learn things about marriages, relationship, parenting, everything relating to family, because we just want to get it right. All right. Let me know where you're connecting from, and please quickly go ahead and share this. I will give us just a minute or two. I want to have a fuller house, and then that way we'll get started. I think I'm going to be bringing music here very soon so we can kind of enjoy, but I'm trying to be careful because I don't want all this copyright and all those things. I don't have to mute my video, but let's see. We'll try something. Anyway, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to drum rolling. I am super excited. Something new is birthing today. Okay, we're gonna be running a series of what I called secret ingredients in marriage and relationship. Secret ingredients in marriage and relationship. Okay, you know, as ladies, let me, even the guys, we have good chef guys that love to cook and know how to cook very well. Okay, so when you are making food or even drinks, you know, there is this thing you must just add. There are things you put in. It could be one ingredient, it could be a combination of two or more ingredients, and then your soup or your food or your dish or your drink comes out superb. Now we're relating that into marriage. What are the things you need to add into your marriage or your relationship to make it tasteful or to make it tasty? What are those things? That is what we're going to be doing in a few weeks or Tuesdays when we come up here. By God's grace, I'll be bringing seasoned speakers. I'll be bringing couples. I'll be bringing singles. I'll be bringing people that are dating, people that are in relationship, just to share their secret ingredients, what they are using, what they have used before that is working, or what they're using right now that is working. So it's going to be a great time of hearing other people's views and getting to know what they add in that marriage or in that relationship, while, you know, so that they keep enjoying it. That's what we're going to be looking at this couple of weeks that is coming up very soon. So I'm going to start today. There is no guest. I wanted to just introduce today to us and then maybe probably share an ingredient of mine to you guys. I have so many, but there's one basic one that has helped me. It has been, it's not just my ingredient, but it's also my husband's ingredient as well. But I will start. Hopefully he will join us, and I'll bring him up to share his own. It's secret, you know. It's secret though, because it's what you do from inside is within you. What you know, I have to do this because I want to stay married. I want to stay in my relationship. I want to see this relationship move from one level to the next level. These and these and these are the things I need to do. Those secret ingredients is what we're going to be talking about. There are so many of them, but I'm going to be bringing various guests, speakers that will help us, you know, people that have been in marriages or have been married for a while, people that are just starting, even new people to join us, so that way we can all learn together. All right. So thank you so much for those that are connecting. Thank you so much. Today, my own secret ingredients, one of the ingredients that has helped me thus far is the truth. Is the truth. From day one, when I met my husband, or then when it was first when I met him, I just, you know, I'm like, there was nothing, I didn't lie. I didn't cover up anything. You know, growing up as a child, my family, you don't tell lies. Like, lies is like one big thing. If my parents will catch you telling lies, hey, that's like it's going to be the end of the world for you that day. So we grew up knowing how to tell the truth, we learned how to tell the truth, and it became a part of us. So I brought that into my marriage. I brought that into my relationship. I brought that into my marriage, and it has worked for me for this number of years. So one of my ingredients, which is what I'm sharing with us today, is the truth. I came into my marriage telling the truth, nothing but the truth. You know, because apart from that, the Bible says, know the truth and the truth will set you free. So that is what that has helped me thus far. It is good to tell the truth, because when you tell the truth, it's as simple as that. There is no hiding. There is no looking for another thing to cover up. You will live freely. You'll be happy. You'll be open. But when you begin to lie and begin to do this, you're not going to enjoy your marriage. And you know what? When you give lies, when you give out lies, that's exactly what you're going to get. And I didn't want to live in a marriage that I don't enjoy. What's the point of coming into a relationship if I'm not ready to be a part of that relationship? So I started telling the truth right from when we were courting. When we were dating, then we started courting until we got into marriage. I was telling my husband the truth I was telling my friend then, we were friends, that we're still friends, the truth. You know, when I say it is white color, it is white color. So that is a good ingredient to put in your marriage. That is a good ingredient to put in your relationship. You know, when you're in the kitchen cooking, if you don't know the right ingredient to put in a particular dish that you're making, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. Now, if you do know the ingredient to put, you must know the quantity. You must know the quantity of the ingredient to put. For marriage, lies is a no-no. It's a bad thing. You can't put that. You can't bake cake and you want to put a pinch of sand in your cake or in your food. It's going to go bad. You have to go get the right ingredient. For instance, you want to do like lemon cake. Lemon cake, you must make sure you have lemon. Right? So that's part of it. And then I don't really know how to bake. Sorry about that. I know how to cook, but I don't know how to bake because I just don't have a flair. Growing up, this is just on the side. Growing up, I used to have an aunt that, oh my God, she was so good with this pastry thing. But I just didn't like how you have to clean the entire kitchen and she need to pour flour on everywhere, surface of, the kitchen counter, and then she'd be rolling the pin and all that to make maybe cake or chin chin or meat pie or whatever pastry. But for me, I just didn't have a flair. Just like, why do I spend 1 hour, 2 hours trying to make a paste and make it rise and all that? So I went straight into learning how to cook. But I love pastry. I can eat it. But what I'm trying to say is that you must go by the measure. If you put a little bit, it's a problem. If you don't know the right thing to put, it's a problem. For me, telling the truth and saying it completely is part of what has helped my marriage to stand. I didn't go by saying today I'll give 1 teaspoon. If at all you have to measure truth, I'll give 1 teaspoon of truth and then I'll keep the rest. Or I'll tell the truth today, tomorrow I'll lie. No. If I try by putting quantity of truth or measure the amount of truth, I'm just using this relating to how we cook in the kitchen so that we understand what we're doing tonight. Oh, I want to measure truth and put in my marriage. I'm going to have problems. I would definitely have problems. So I decided to tell the truth and give it fully, always, all times. Give the truth always and all times, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in and out of season. The truth is one of the ingredients that I have used, that is part of me, that I'm still using and is working for me. There's so many ingredients, but today I want us to deal on the one I'm sharing. And let me pause now and say, if you want to join me to share your own ingredients, please send me a DM. I would like to bring you. This particular period, we are leaving it open for people to join us or to join me live and share what ingredient, what are the things you need that you have used or you're using that has helped you or is still helping you in your marriage and in your relationship. All right. So for me, the truth, you can never go wrong telling the truth. You can never make a mistake telling the truth. I'm telling you, once you tell the truth, that is it. You're not hiding anything. You're not covering anything. You're not stressing yourself thinking, what did I tell this person? Or what did I really say? You're not running away from anybody. They wake you up at night to tell you to talk about that same thing because you told the truth from the beginning, from the start. You will say the same thing. You will say the same thing. So I know of some people, some marriages that, especially the women, they do this a lot. I'm from Africa. We do it a lot, but it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. I used to have a friend who used to tell lies to her husband a lot, especially when she has to go to the market or the store to get stuff for the house, go do grocery for the house. We're back in Africa. We have like an open market. Everybody goes there to buy. The men don't really go to the market. It's not really a thing of our African men or Nigerian men to go to the market. So the women do that, and they try to manipulate the prices. They come back if this thing is maybe they bought a particular item for maybe $20. They come back and they'll lie to the husband that they got it for maybe $40. So I had this friend who used to do this. And I'm like, why are you doing this? She said, well, I need to make money out for myself. I need to be smart. I need to be, I need to, be smart. I'm like, I don't think this is right. You shouldn't do this. Sooner or later, she was caught. And she didn't like the mess she found herself inside. And thank God, she started saying, look, I want to learn what you're doing in your marriage. Because she started having problems. And she came to me and said, why are you always enjoying? Why are you always happy? I said, because, well, I don't know. I mean, this happened many years ago. Many years ago, in my few baby steps in my marriage, many years ago, in my early 20s. And I told her, I said, you better stop this habit. If you want to enjoy your marriage, stop telling lies. Your husband's money is your money. Why would you lie to your husband? But thank God she did made a turn around, and God has been with her. God is helping her. So truth is one of the best ingredients to have in your marriage or in your relationship. I have seen young people, because of telling lies, because of not telling the truth, their relationship didn't go further. Because somehow, one day will happen that the person will get to know that you've been lying. And nobody wants to deal with that. It's either that guy is going to walk away or the girl is going to walk away. So one of the ingredients that has helped me and is still helping me is the truth. It's so easy. Practice it. Don't train your mouth to tell the truth, to speak the truth. When once you tell the truth, learn how to tell the truth to your husband, you'll be able to tell yourself the truth. Sometimes we find ourselves in one location, one position, because we've been lying, because we tell so much lies. And when you learn telling lies to others, that is exactly what you're doing to yourself. That's exactly what you're doing to yourself. And when you keep lying to yourself, you can't go further. You can't go forward. You can't go higher. So I am saying that today I'm sharing one ingredient of mine. I'm going to be picking one. Now, if you do have comments or if you have any contribution, please go ahead and drop your comments. I would love to read from you. Let's talk about this truth. Have you ever experienced this thing before? Was there any time you decided to be smart? Like some people say, I just want to be smart. Let me know so that we can talk about it. Oh, my friend is here. Mina, if you're ready, I'll bring you up. I know you're supposed to be here with me. We're looking about secret ingredients in marriage and relationship. What are those things, or what is that ingredient? What are those ingredients that you are using in your marriage and in your relationship that has helped you or is still helping you? I started by saying, for me, is the truth. Speaking the truth, telling the truth is the best thing ever. Is the best thing ever you ever have in your life. You don't want to live a life of double. You don't want to have double lives. You don't want to do this and tomorrow, you're behaving the other way. So if you're in a marriage or you're in a relationship, one of the good ingredients that will help you, take one today, is the truth. Tell the truth. No matter what, even when you make mistakes, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Nobody is above mistake. Nobody is perfect. Tell the truth the way it is. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Sometimes, it's not even sometimes, most times when you tell the truth, you'll be set free. Tell the truth. Don't lie. Don't tell lies. Don't try to manipulate. Don't try to be smart. Don't try to feel that, oh, I got this. I'm in charge. I know how to handle this. No way. He's not going to take you farther. He's not going to take you far. Okay? So let me see if I can bring... I'm going to send a request to Nola Queen. If you're available, I'd like to pick your brain on this. I'd like to hear your view. What do you think on this? Let me see. Did you get my request? You can join me, please. You can join me. Did you get my requests? Okay, she's there. Okay, I don't think she's around. Who will want to join me here? I like to bring one or two persons to join me. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay, she's not. When you're ready, please send me a request, okay? So, yeah, people, let's talk about this. We're going to have various different speakers come speak with us every Tuesday. They'll share their own stories with us, what they have used so far, thus far, in their marriages and relationship that is helping them. I have so many, but I am just sharing one. Right. Yeah, I did. Are you coming up? All right. Hey, lady.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome, Mina. It's been a while.
It's
It's
been
been a
a
minute, but it's good to have you.
it has been long.
Yes, it's been. All right. So we are running this series of what I called secret ingredients in marriage and relationship, And I started by saying that, we all have this special dish or dishes that we make at home, food that we cook or drinks. But there's always an ingredient or two, a combination of two, that you put in that food or in that drink, and it just bam, and everybody was like, wow, can you share your recipe with me? And everybody want to come and eat your food or something because there's something. So we're bringing that to marriage and relationship. I believe there must be something that you put in your marriage that the guy will say, look, I'm doing this life with you forever. I can't leave you. You can't leave me. Or it could be now I'm talking about real love. I'm not talking about somebody controlling you or anything. We're looking at something good because there are good things out there. There are good relationships out there. There are good marriages out there. Okay. So I started by saying, for me, one of my ingredients is telling the truth. It has helped me and it's still helping me. I don't lie. I don't cover up. I don't try to be smart. I tell you the way it is. So if I've done wrong, I will apologize, right? And we
Right.
go move on. But I won't say, hey, I want to be smart. I can't tell him. Or some people say, no, I don't want to hurt my spouse. Let me lie. Or some people say, I don't want him or her to know how much I'm making. Let me cover up. Those things has a way of biting, eating into our marriages and relationships. So rather than us enjoying it, we start, going down with it. So I don't know. What would you like to say about that? Has that been is what do you want to say about that concerning the truth in marriage and relationship? I know you were once married and you're doing relationship because you lost your husband many years ago. But tell me, will you say telling the truth from the beginning is a good ingredient, or is it a bad ingredient?
No.
Because we do have some bad ingredients too. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Telling the truth is a really big ingredient. Telling the truth in a relationship, period, it shows the transparency of the person. So and transparency is another really big ingredient as far as relationship and marriage,
Mm,
being transparent with your spouse. So I really think that's big, along with communication is
mm.
big. So all of those tie in together. When you tell the truth, you have to communicate, and when you
Awesome.
communicate the truth, you have to be transparent.
I love that. Some people can't communicate because they've been lying.
Right.
They struggle with communication because, or maybe the guy is like, I don't even have time. I don't have, she's going to tell me lies or he's going to tell me lies. So I don't even want to spend my time having a conversation with him or with her. So I
Mhm.
really love that when you learn to tell the truth and when the truth is part of your marriage or your relationship, you're not going to struggle communicating.
Right.
Yes. Awesome. I really like that. Yeah, go on. Sorry, I caught you there. Go on. The floor is all yours. Do you have any experience? Do you have anything you like to share with us? Any story, anything?
Yeah. So, for a long time, you would hear people say, I know how to communicate. Communicate, communicating is easy. Communication is not as easy as people think. It's
Mm,
not just words. Like, you have to really learn how to communicate with your spouse because it's so big. And for a long time I thought I knew how to communicate, but apparently I didn't. I
wow.
didn't. Communication for me was just, you ask me a question and I
Mm,
answer, and that's
mm.
it. Or you say this and I say that. And for me, that was communicating. No, communicating is really talking to your significant other, husband, boyfriend, fiance, and really digging deep down inside and really telling that person or communicating to that person how you actually feel about the situation,
Mm-hmm.
especially as women.
Mm-hmm.
We as women, communication for us is very emotional. We communicate through emotions, and men communicate through logic.
So you see why it's very important to tell the truth?
Right.
Because I mean, if you don't know how to tell the truth, I don't know how else you're going to be able to communicate. Because how do you
Exactly.
express yourself? How do you express your feelings? How do you express your thoughts? How do you express if you start by lying and maybe you're hurting somewhere and you're telling your significant other that, hey, I feel this way, it's not going to believe you because
Right.
because he knows you as
Right.
a good liar. So it's
Hmm.
really an important ingredient that will help in communication. And
Exactly.
communication is important in any relationship.
Right.
In
It
any
is.
relationship, it's very important. It's a lifeline. It's powerful. It's necessary. You just have to, because it will be boring. How will you live with someone or spend time with someone and you just go, for instance, you just go meet your friend and say hi hi, and then you both of you zip up your mouth and you just
Right.
be moving at him
And
or
don't
moving
say
at her
anything.
without saying anything,
Right.
So I think for us to be free from within, because communication is from within,
Right.
because when you tell the truth and you're speaking from your heart, it's really going to flow.
It
And
does.
of course, the person is going to pay attention. The person is going to be part of that conversation. He's going to engage in that conversation. He's going to understand. He's going to try to understand your message and will
Right.
be able to respond because you're telling the truth. It's coming from within. But if you don't have the right ingredients and you're trying to lie, you'll be talking from your head.
Right.
And sometimes our brains do fail us. Because when you're trying to think of what to use to cover up, you you find yourself repeating yourself. No, I'm sorry. I meant to. I know, when the guy is like,
What-
hmm?
What's going on?
What's going on here?
Hmm. That's
What's
true.
going on here? And you don't want any embarrassment. So today I'm just looking at that, the truth. I have so many, but for me this is the first one, that because everything about me, look, if I say I'm going that way, let it be that way.
Right.
If I pick up something and you said, did you get this? Yes, I did. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it's yours. you know that way you can communicate. But if I got this, did you pick this? No, I didn't pick it. What have you done? The person will leave you and try to go find where that thing is, or try to look, wherever maybe he thought he has misplaced it. But when you tell the truth, it's going to open more doors to that conversation, to communication.
Right.
So that's excellent. Do you want to share your own?
Yeah.
What is your
so
ingredient? What has helped you thus far?
so thus for what has helped me, like I said, communication and just telling the truth.
Okay.
Telling the truth, and when you tell the truth, it makes you feel better. You
Mhm.
know, you really feel good. But if you don't tell the truth, be ready for the
I
accountability.
think you're going to be sick. Let her put it this way: when you tell the truth, you're well, but when you
Right.
lie, you become sick.
You do, because you have to, you know, as a kid, you think about it. When we were kids, I know my parents used to say, don't lie, because one lie ends up, you have to tell another lie to cover up that lie. You have to tell another lie. And then you've told so many
Mm.
lies that you can't even remember the first lie that you said. And
And you
now
start
you're in
having
a
migraines.
situation.
You
Right.
start having migraines. So sometimes, ladies and guys, sometimes when you're sick, please don't want to take medications or to go see a doctor. I think you should check within yourself. The right ingredient is to tell the truth.
Right.
So check that relationship, check your marriage. Are you putting the right ingredients in it?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes all this sickness is, sometimes you go to the doctor say, I can't find anything wrong with you. You say
Right.
you have headache, but you don't have fever.
Right.
You don't have this. Just go home and rest. You know. Sometimes we put it on the devil. Oh, the devil is an attack. Wait, just pause there. I think it is the ingredient you are using in your marriage or your relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
I know it was a situation where I didn't really, well, there's no such thing as a white lie. I was asked, well, I was really upset about,
Mm,
I wanted somewhere, there was a particular event that I really wanted to go to. Okay. And I did communicate that. So when it came down to it, we didn't go. I was really upset because I really wanted to go. And so the guy was asking me, he said, what's wrong? I said, nothing. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. But I was so upset. And then it started to come out in my body language. And then I
mm,
didn't want to talk. And then I became frustrated because
mm,
I really wanted to tell what was going on. But I told a lie and was like, and I said, oh, nothing. I'm
nothing.
good. I'm okay. And so as men, they're not gonna really, they don't connect emotionally like we do.
Yep.
So they're
Mhm.
not really going to know, because if you tell them you're okay, a lot of times they're going to believe that you're okay, because they're not expecting you to, excuse me, lie to
Mm.
them,
Yeah.
because, you know, this is my wife, this is my girlfriend, so if she's telling me she's okay, I'm going to believe her because she doesn't have a reason to lie to me.
Yeah. And then you be the
So,
one suffering.
right. And I was. So maybe after a couple hours, almost the next day, when I actually said, you know, when you asked me what was wrong, I said nothing. And he
Mm.
was like, yeah. I said, well, this what was wrong. And at that point,
Oh
it's like
Lord.
all my emotions came on. I was screaming my hands like, well, when I asked you, you told me no. And then it started an argument.
Mm.
So from there, I learned if it's something that's going on inside of me,
You
don't
should speak
say
up.
I'm okay. Let them know
Mm.
what's going on. You know,
Just
and
say it.
once you right, just say it. And once you release that, you feel so much better. And
Mm-hmm.
then the great communication can start. But if you lie and saying that nothing is wrong, clearly knowing something is wrong,
Mm-hmm.
restless nights, headaches.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be bothered with the person because you're upset, but you're really not upset at the person. You're really
Mm-hmm.
upset with yourself because you basically lied and said nothing was wrong. So now you're sitting there uncomfortable, agitated, rolling your eyes, don't want to be bothered, going to bed, tossing and turning because you didn't tell the truth about what was
Mm-hmm.
really going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Awesome.
yeah.
So that's it. The truth. You, like I said, you can never go wrong
The truth
when
shall
you tell the
set
truth.
you free.
The truth shall set you free. You know, you want to be free from sickness, Be free from stress, be free from problems, be free from everything. Tell the truth. You're in that relationship, tell the truth. That is one of the best ingredients that you can add in your marriage or relationship. And then you're going to be enjoying a tasty food,
Right.
tasty marriage, and tasty relationship, you know. So let us learn to tell the truth. I have used it for so many years,
Mm-hmm.
so many years. You know, I've heard stories of young girls, you know, trying to date and they'll change their names. Oh, my name is this. And then the guy is like, you don't even know why this guy is meeting you. Maybe he really, really likes you and he wants to like have this, push this relationship further. But because he started by lying. So when the guy said, oh, maybe he's just coming and see the friend. Oh, I have a friend. Her name is maybe Mary. I said, oh, Mary, that's not her real name. Her name is maybe Elizabeth. So why lie? So people are really, yeah, it happens a lot,
It
you know.
does.
Yes. So we should just learn to tell the truth. It's a very, very good ingredient. Tell the
Right.
truth.
It
Like,
is.
tell the truth. When you tell the truth, you're actually doing yourself that good or that favor. You're not doing it to that person. You're helping your mental mental health or mental state. Today is mental health. What's it? Mental health day or something like that.
Yes.
So a lot of times we put in so much here because we are lying. You know, we're telling lies in our marriages, we're telling lies in our relationship, especially people dating. Sometimes you do double dating. Why are you doing that? You know, you are having this person, you're having that person. If this person doesn't work, let that person go. Because I don't know how you're going to accept they're all your friends and then let everybody know, okay, I just have this friend, we're just talking, nothing serious. I just have this friend, we're just talking. But when you want to like do double dating, you're dating this one and dating that one, and this one is calling you a funny lie to tell to this one, and this is calling you a funny lie to tell to this one. Oh my God, you've been in a big mess. So you don't want to do that. So
Right.
yeah, that's a very good. And I love the fact that you say when you know how to tell the truth, it will be very, very easy communicating.
Right.
You won't struggle to communicate. It will just flow
Mm-hmm.
out of your heart, you know, from your mouth. You just be speaking, and the guys will respect you. You know, there'll be so much honor. So truth brings so many things. You know, the Bible says the truth will set you free, and that's true. Free from everything. Even the devil can't get to you because
Right.
what is he doing? The devil is the father of lies. He's like, I'm not going to go with her. She's always saying the truth. She's going to expose me. I rather just run away. So the devil's going to run away from you, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So, so ladies and gentlemen, people out there, this is us again coming back to say that we're going to be running this for a period of time, talking about secret ingredients, things that we add in our marriages and relationship that is giving us this beautiful, yummy, yummy, tasteful or tasty meal called marriage or relationship.
Yes.
All right. So learn to tell the truth, say the truth all the time. Don't hide anything. Don't cover up anything because when you do that, you're giving yourself headache. You're gonna have blood pressure. You're gonna have all kinds of things. Your heart will start racing faster than normal.
True.
Because, for instance, if you're lying and then you happen to be in that place and so, oh my God, this guy's gonna know that I lied. Then you start running when nobody's chasing you. So,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen, or guys in relationship, those that are married, those that are, want to start a new relationship with someone, or you're already there, please pick
Mm-hmm.
these ingredients with you today. The truth,
Right.
nothing but the truth, nothing but the truth.
True.
Don't add anything. Say it the way it is. Deliver the message the way it is, and go home and have peace. All
That's
right.
it.
All right. I don't know. Let me see if we do have comments from people. Um, I'll be having different people come join me on this discussion table. So we're talking about secret ingredients. It's not my secret. You know, people will always tell me, "Hey, I want to know what have you been doing? What is your secret? Why are you looking good? Why is your husband all over you?" It's the truth for me. The truth. You
Yeah.
know, the truth. Okay, someone is saying, let me read that comment. How about holding back on the truth, waiting for that moment or atmosphere conducive to divulge the truth? So this is even coming from my husband. We'll try to answer that question.
I'll
Nina,
let
how
you
do we?
answer that one.
Okay. Well, the important thing is that when it is the right time, you tell the truth, but you're not going to lie. You can say, okay, hold on, I'm about to tell you it's not yet the time. Maybe, maybe you don't want to say it in front of the kids or third party, or you're not in the right location or somewhere, but you're not going to say anything other but the truth than the truth.
Right.
So, yeah, you can hold back the truth. Holding back the truth doesn't mean you're lying before telling
Right.
the truth. It's just that it's not the right time to say what you have to say. Okay, maybe you need
Mm-hmm.
more evidences to show, or maybe it depends. It depends on the situation. But the bottom point is that you must tell the truth. When it's time to say it, make sure it is the truth that you say. All right. Make sure the truth. He went on to say, how about if you perceive your partner is not ready or cannot handle the truth? That's where the problem comes. So you come in to help that partner of yours.
Right.
You come in to teach. You come in to correct in love. You come in to correct with respect. Teach your partner, listen, tell me the truth. I am not a lion. I am not what is what is that an animal that scare us a lot that can eat us? Just let the person know that, listen, this is about us. I want us to have the best of each
Right.
other in this relationship or in this marriage. And this is what I like. I know there are people that maybe because of their background or upbringing, they still struggle with, telling the truth. They struggle with lies,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you get into that relationship and you know that I love this woman, I love this man, but this is her weakness or one of his weaknesses, then if you want to, that's where working on it comes in. But
Right.
then the person must be ready to learn. You must submit to learn, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So your other significant or your spouse will teach you to tell the truth.
Right.
You might start by saying, maybe you get into an argument or something. He'll, for instance, maybe it's my husband. I expect him to come to me and say, hey, babe, I'm going to ask you a question, but tell me the truth. I already know what it is, but tell me the truth. You see?
Right.
So
Yep.
that way you've already gotten me, and I'm like, okay, babe, I actually took the car out when you're not around. Maybe you say, don't drive the car, for instance. And he said, babe, I already know the truth, but I want you to tell me the truth. So at that point, I'll be able to tell the truth. And gradually giving me time and being patient with me, it will help me to learn. You see, this platform is where we come to learn, relearn, and unlearn. So I will unlearn telling lies and learn to tell the truth, so we
Right.
can make it happen in our marriages and relationships. No one is perfect. We are not
Mm-hmm.
saying go throw away your marriage or throw away your relationship because your partner or your spouse lie or lied to you or something, but you can work on it.
Right.
You can help that person, or you can bring a friend or something, or get a book for her to read or him to read, and that way it will help you. Okay. um Let me see if there's another one here. That's a good one. It says, what if your partner doesn't want to hurt you with the truth? Yeah, that is really common, but a lie is a lie. Telling
Right.
lies is telling lies. And when once is a lie or lies, I'm telling you, there's no honor in it. So,
Mm-hmm. But I hear that a lot, Felicitas. Especially like now with guys, there are a lot of times I hear men say, I'm a lie because I don't want to hurt my wife, or I don't want to hurt my girlfriend. But the thing is, you're not thinking. You want to lie to not hurt them, but you're hurting them by
that,
lying because eventually they're going to find out the
absolutely,
truth.
that's what I was going to.
Right.
That's what I was going to. You're not doing anything good.
Right. So my thing is so it's gonna cause a worse situation because in your mind you're thinking that you're doing the right thing by protecting her, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or
So
not
you're not
hurting her.
protecting.
Right, because we're so emotional. But we're going to find out. And then when we say, well, why did you lie? They're going to say, to protect you, but you're hurting me by lying to me.
Yes.
It's not about protection. There's a time and a place for protect me by telling me the truth.
The
So when a
truth.
situation comes up, I already know and we can handle this together.
That's
But you
it.
keeping it from me and lying, that hurts us.
That's it. Absolutely. You answered it so perfectly.
You know.
Good. He went on to say, telling lies is part of is part of man's Adamic nature, and the need of constantly renew our minds, even by the word of God through the Holy Spirit. Absolutely. You see, all these things we're saying, we can only achieve them by the help of the Holy
Right.
Spirit, because the nature of man is to tell lies, right? But you
Right.
can't say you're a child of God and you continue to be telling lies. I mean, there's no part of God in you at all, as far as I'm concerned. So, but when you go to God and you pour out your heart and you're sincere within you that, God, I need help here. Help me teach my mouth to speak the truth all the time. I really want to speak the truth. And then you make efforts, conscious efforts, that
Exactly.
look, as I open this my mouth, if it's gonna be a lie, maybe let me slap the mouth so that he will not tell lies. So you can do that. You just slap your mouth. Somebody will say, what is that? Oh, it's okay. Then you tell the truth. You have to just make it, you just have to do something for you, because
Right.
it's all about you.
Yep.
You just have to do it. So we have to be conscious, we have to be intentional about telling the truth, because we know that there are a lot of benefits for just telling the truth. Lies will
Exactly.
destroy you. Look at what happened in the beginning in the Garden of Eden. The serpent came and lied to Eve, and at the end of it, Eve transferred that to the husband, right? And they lost everything.
Right.
So telling lies will make you not to enjoy your marriage, period. Or want to say, or your relationship. It says, is there a big or a small lie? Is this thing called lies in levels? Okay. So Mina, answer that first one. Is there a big or a small lie?
No, a lie is a lie. It's
Period.
not a big lie. It's not a big lie. It's not a little lie. Just like you hear people say, when I told a little white lie, I didn't know lies have a color.
Exactly. There's no color in
No,
lies.
it's no
Lie is
color in
lie.
lie. A lie is a lie, whether
Yeah.
it's big or small.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no such thing as a big or small lie.
Yes.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. That's it. There's nothing to measure lies. So you tell a lie, you have said it, and that's
Right.
it. So is this thing called lies in levels? Are they levels?
No, I don't think there's levels to lying. It's not like when you think of levels, you think of elevators and being elevated. Lies
Yeah.
do not elevate you.
Mm.
So that's what I think about. When I think of levels, I think of being elevated. You can't
Okay.
get elevated from lying. If you get elevated from lying, believe me, you're gonna hit the bottom. So it's best to just tell the truth. You won't even have to deal, with that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Oh, I think
there's
I
no
think
thing.
I think what he's trying to say is that when you start by telling little lies, like people say, oh, it's just a small lie. Tomorrow you're gonna take it to the next level,
Mm-hmm.
and take it to the next level, and take
Right.
it to the next level. I guess that's what it means. So
Right.
if you're looking at it that way, yes, you can actually grow in telling lies, right? You can you
Right.
can you can have like bunch of lies, say
Right.
it at the same time,
Yeah.
but it started with that little tiny seed. So you
Mm-hmm.
don't want lies to grow in you, or grow in the marriage, or grow in the relationship. So don't even start it,
Right.
because there's nothing like small lies or big lies. Lie is
Um,
a lie is a lie. There's
right.
nothing like that. But if you get yourself into it, engage in it, you will just keep wrapping yourself around it. Everything about you will be that, and people will know, and nothing is really going to grow. in with you or in your marriage or relationship. All right, I think that's good. Let me see if there's any other thing. All right, people. So any other comment or question, we can do that. We still have a bit of time. Wow, almost time. Almost time. Okay, Mina, while we're waiting for that, what will be your parting um statement?
So
What we want to pass? How do you want to wrap it up?
yes, and I was thinking about that because I knew you was going to ask me.
Okay, wait.
But
Before you do that, I'm sorry. There's a question. I
okay,
think you said when you lie, you use lies to cover up lies, and it becomes unending. Oh wow, I
oh
love
wow,
that. It becomes unending. It becomes unending.
right,
That
that's
is so
true.
terrible.
Yeah.
That is really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to get into that and keep going into it, because it's going to really take the grace of God to bring you each of you have to go for heavy deliverance
Yes,
or deliverances
absolutely.
to really come out from it. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yeah, yeah. And my hubby says some people believe lying is normal, but it is not normal.
No.
Yeah, some people believe lying is normal. It is not normal. It is abnormal.
Right, because
That's not the
in their
truth.
mind it becomes so habitual that in their minds that they start to believe their own lies.
Mm,
So in a case like that, yeah, that is a problem because you don't believe you're lying because that's how you live your life.
mm,
So more or less it's like you live your life in this fantasy world of lies and not in the world of truth.
mm.
So yeah, I do. That's pretty deep.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
guys, lies is not normal. So stop telling lies.
Right.
Honesty is healthier approach for happy marriage instead of lying. Yes. So we've just talked about that, which is don't forget our topic today. We're looking at ingredients, secret ingredients in marriage and relationship. I just started with mine, that my number one is the truth. And so we started just unfolding it, And honestly, if you have that as your foundation, you can grow everything on it. You can build everything on it.
Right.
So I think it is I don't know who's going to join me to share is or are ingredients, whatever they've used or they're using in their marriage and relationship that is helping them to make that soup called marriage or that food called relationship to be tasty. All right. Lying before marriage is deception and can dismantle a marriage. Absolutely. A lot of people tell lies at the altar.
Right.
Will you take this? That's another topic. You stand before the in the presence of God, before the pastor or the priest, in the presence of your friends and families, and they're telling you, will you take this man or this woman as your lawful wedded wife or husband to love, to be, they say all the vows, and you say, yes, I will. Right after you get married, after that's vow.
Right.
So God will help us. That'll be another topic. We'll talk about lies at the altar. That's that. I'll bring you, me and you will talk about it. Lies at the altar. People go to the
Woo,
altar.
that's a heavy one.
Yes, they're telling lies at the altar. They don't even fear God. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Honestly, even when you go to the court and they tell you if it was on lies that there is no marriage, they're going to dissolve that marriage.
Right. Yeah.
So we need to really get serious and learn this thing, get the right thing and do it at the right time. It causes disconnects between partners. That's true. It can even lead to insecurity and resentment. Absolutely. Lies is terrible, really bad. It's a no ingredient. Don't put it in your marriage. Don't put it in your relationship, because it's going to spoil the taste of that food.
Right.
It's bad. It's not good. It's not the best. It's what is bad is bad. So throw it away. Just throw it out. Remove it and throw it. Put it in the garbage and let the garbage truck come take it away. That you'll never see it again. throw it away, because when you start to tell lies, of course, you can't trust that person.
Right.
There'll be no trust. You can't do anything. You
Right.
can't really do anything. You know, you live in fear because you're wondering what else is this man going to surprise me with? What else will I wake up to? Because everybody's telling lies, or you are telling lies, or he's telling lies. So we need to be careful. Mistrust is an outcome of lying in a marriage. Absolutely. Mistrust is an outcome of lying in a marriage.
Yeah.
So lies or telling lie or a lie or lies is not good. Bad, bad ingredient. Bad ingredient. I don't know why Bishop is not joining us. He's just sending in all these comments. He said relationship is built on trust, which line destroys. Okay. So after building something, maybe you're in that relationship, you're trying to build it, but in between you're telling lies. What you have built will just come down, it will destroy it. Okay. I don't want us to overspend our time here, but I think I've enjoyed myself. I think I've learned a lot, so many things. I love what you said, that the truth will make you communicate easy. I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah.
I speak to so many couples and people having problems. One thing I'll ask them, are you telling the truth? Oh my, people come to me, oh, my husband is not talking to me, communication is a problem. And then I'll go back, we try to do stuff, talk to them, communicate. Now I'll ask them, how is how truthful are you guys in the marriage or relationship?
Yeah.
Because nobody want to spend time with a liar. This person, all this person is telling you is a lie. Why are you going to give your attention or your listening ear to that person? No, you don't want to do that. You rather use your time to do something productive for you. So, yeah. And they say, is keeping secrets same as lying? Mina, answer that. Is
Yes,
keeping secrets same as lying? Yes.
it is.
Okay.
It
Can you
is.
explain a little bit?
Um, because when you married, you take a vow,
Mm.
and in that vow is for better or worse. When you hold a secret, whether it's for better or worse, you should talk about it with your spouse. And you never know, they may come up with a solution, or help you get through it.
Mm.
Get through that secret, because a lot of people that keep secrets, a lot of times it's personal, like something that they've been through, and in past relationships and their past life. But then it comes out through the marriage, through the communication, and the husband is sitting there wondering what's going on.
Mm.
Why is my wife acting like this? When I say something, why is she triggered, or why is she upset? It's because it's something that happened to them that you not telling, which is a viable part in that relationship, which is a very good ingredient in that marriage. So
Mm-hmm.
just talk to them about it. But I advise you to do it before you get married.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it. Just talk about it before you get married, because you don't want to get married and then this big secret, come up. You
Coming
want to
out.
solve as many issues and problems that you have
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
before you go in front of God, and take these vows, because they're very serious.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know,
I always tell my mentees or anyone I have opportunity to talk to, have a full disclosure. When I mean, you get to a level, this is really serious. We're about getting married. We're going to spend the rest of our lives together, raise family together, do things together. Have a full disclosure
right.
before you say, I
I
do.
do.
It will
Right.
help you.
Especially if this person you're serious about this person, and
Yes.
now your relationship is now committed,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want anybody else, and they know they don't want to, and you're working towards a lifetime commitment.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the time to really, before you even get to that point, because you kind of know when you with somebody,
Mm.
when you start dating, when you get to be a certain age, you do know how you want the relationship to go.
Okay, awesome. Let me take a few comments. Someone, my hobby says some people tell lies just to avoid conflict with their spouse or partner, and another person said that doesn't make it right. I don't know. I don't know which one, but that's true. Some people lie, tell lies because they just want to avoid conflict. But again, that conflict you're trying to avoid is waiting for you in the future, you know? Because like, oh, I don't want to talk about that. Let me just lie so that this man won't get mad at me or this woman won't get mad at me. And like you rightly say, you're trying to protect him or her. It's still going to resurface. You know, whatever you don't handle will come back. Whatever you don't take care
Right.
of, will come back. So the best thing is to tell the truth. And when you tell the truth, you can communicate. You can have a conversation, and that way you can iron out or trash out whatever needs to be taken care of. All right. Um, he said, what if the trust is already gone? How do you gain it back? What if the trust is already gone? How do you gain it back? It's going to take, okay, Mina, let me let you share something on that. What if someone, you know, because of the lies they've been telling each other or something, and you don't trust this person anymore, but you're already in the marriage or in that relationship. I mean, you
It's
love each other,
right.
but how do you work it out? How do you gain it back?
A lot of prayer,
Mm,
and not only that, when that happens, you have to be very transparent, because this person is trying to win back your trust, and they may ask you 1,000,001 questions, but you have to be open to want to respond, especially if you're trying to save your marriage.
mm,
A lot of questions they may ask you repetitiously, but if you want to save your marriage, answer them.
mm,
You know, and the more transparent that you become with just the little questions, the more trust. So it's like levels that a person's doing to see how much they can trust you at this point. It's
mm.
possible, but it
It
takes time.
takes
It
time.
takes
Yeah.
time, it takes prayer, and it takes
Mm.
consistency.
I love that. You've answered it so well. So it's possible to do it. Number one, God on your side, God
Yeah,
with you, hand it over to God, and believe again in that person. Don't give up.
right,
You know, don't give up. Don't throw out that person, especially when you hand it over to God. Wait for God to do it, but walk with the person, help the person, and then you yourself try to forgive.
right,
That's where the miracle is going to come in. That's where the healing is going to come in. I know it can be very hurting when you really trust someone, maybe your spouse, and then he's going behind doing this or doing that. Listen, sit down together. Both of you are matured for that, for you to, even to come together to be husband and wife. So
right,
sit down, talk about it. Hey, honey, you messed up. You disappointed me, or this is how I'm feeling. But what can we do going forward? You can
right.
close a chapter and open a new chapter and begin to rewrite your story. It
Absolutely.
is between both of you because you
Right,
want to do it right. So both of you must be committed about it. Both of you is now is not one person trying to
right,
do it because that would be frustrating. So let it be that both of you, both parties are involved and want to get it done, get it, do it better and get it going. All right. So I hope we answered that question, whoever that asked that. Um, he said, what would be your advice on how to stop lying in that relationship? What would be advice? That's what we just shared now. And join platforms like this. Surround yourself with good people, get good resources, and read. You can have a mentor, you can have someone to coach you, because sometimes we really need to unlearn.
right,
We grew up with, like my hobby said, people feel lying is just normal. It could be your setting when you were growing up, the kind of setting you found yourself, your background. So you just feel, well, it's just lie. Everybody's lying. So it's a normal thing. No, you have to unlearn those things so you can find good platforms or a good mentor, a good coach that can help you. There are practical things you can do. You can write to yourself. You can stand in front of the mirror and begin to tell yourself, today I'm going to tell the truth. I will live my life. I'll live throughout today by the grace of God, by the help of God, just speaking the truth. And then before you say a word to anybody, this is a practical thing. Speak to your mind. Call your name. Could say, Felicitas, you're going to tell Mina the truth. Mina is coming to tell me something. Felicitas, you speak in your mind. And then that will push you to say it. Okay?
Right.
Yeah. So those are a few tips that can help you. Apart from prayers, work on yourself. You can stand in the mirror and affirm, take affirmation. I'm not a liar. I will not tell lies. Say those things. He helps.
Right.
Just keep saying those things. And when you go out there, you see that you are actually going to do what you have said. Someone say, is there anything like sweet lies? Is there anything like sweet lies?
No.
Lies,
Lies are lies.
lies are lies. And I think they are bitter because it hurts. It's not nice. It's not tasty.
Right.
So lies are lies. So let us not, there's nothing like sweet lies. There's nothing like white lies. There's nothing like what else? Small or whatever. A lie is a lie. Okay. I think we got that. Yeah. What a good way to start. So we're going to be coming up with different ingredients, different one. So if you're on this live, please write this down. I'll come back to you know to ask us what the ingredients we've talked so far, maybe towards the end of the series. So make sure you write it. The first one we're talking about is the truth. The truth. Very important, very key. The best ingredient ever. You can never make a mistake with it. Some people say, I don't eat salt, I don't eat pepper, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. But there's something you must put in your food to make it good for you. All right. So there's another question. How do you convince a person that you are telling the truth when they have made it up in their mind that you are lying? Okay. How do you convince a person that what you're telling him or her is the truth? Because they've already made up their mind that you're lying. That's a big problem there.
That is.
So you just stand by the truth. Just stand by
Right.
the truth. That's it. You've said the truth. You've told the truth. Just stand by the truth.
Just saying.
God will bring you out from it. God will vindicate you from it. Just tell the truth.
Right.
And leave the rest for God to do it. Just tell the truth. Okay? Don't change your mind. Don't, there's nothing else. When you have the truth, that's it.
Right.
It is when you tell lies that you now keep looking for something else to say, to adjust and readjust and all that. No. But if it is the truth, stand by the truth, tell the truth, and that's it. The person wakes you up and says, come on, that's all you know about that situation or or the story. That's how it is. Tell the truth and stand by the truth.
Right.
And I pray that God will make that person to take your truth, some point. But yeah, just stand by the truth. Don't let him or her push you to lie or try to say whatever he or she feels he wants to hear. But you tell what you know. It is your story. Own it. When you lie, you can't own it.
Right.
But when you tell the truth, it's your story. You can own it. But when you tell lies, you can't own that story.
Right.
Because it is a lie.
Right.
Because when the person is coming back to say, oh, you mentioned it, say, oh, did I? I didn't say that. I was trying to. You see, you're not owning that story because you didn't tell the truth.
Right.
So stand by the truth, tell the truth, hold the truth. That is it. Sooner or later, the person will know that actually you told the truth. Leave the person to find out by himself or by herself, but one day, one time, he will come back to say, oh, actually what you said was the truth. I'm sorry. They will come back to apologize. Don't worry about that. I'm telling you, that person will come back to apologize. He said, oh, I'm really sorry. You actually told the truth. I now believe you. I'm sorry. So just stay by your truth. Don't change it. Don't let the person confuse you. If it's your story and you're telling the truth, own your story. Own your story. All righty. Okay. I think we've done justice to this today. And I'll be bringing people randomly to speak to us, to just share their story or share their ingredients, whatever they've used to cook the pot of soup called marriage or pot of soup called relationship, dating, courtship. Let them share with us so we can all learn together. It's fun to have, to learn. Like now I've encouraged myself again. I've already put myself out there. Hey, Even if I thought about telling lie again, it can't happen because I put myself there. It's no more. I'm letting the world know that what has helped me thus far is telling the truth. And number
Right.
one, as a child of God, you can't be lying.
Right.
You know, uh you know, when you lie, there's I mean, when you tell lies, there are consequences for that. God will even deal with you, right?
Right.
So just like your little kid will lie to you, you want to spank the child or take some privileges from him. So that's it. So when you lie in your marriage or your relationship, things are going to go wrong because you have planted the seed. So
Exactly.
if you want your soup of marriage or your, I don't know, what is it that you guys like to eat? I keep saying soup because I love soup. Whatever food that you like to eat, you know, the food of marriage or the food of relationship, make sure that you put the right ingredient. And one of the ingredients is the
Right.
truth. That
Right.
is the basic, that is the key to open many other doors and all that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up. Somebody said church folks tell lies a lot too. Yeah, that's why the Bible says, by their fruits you shall know them. So, you know, all those people that are in Israel are not Israelites. So let's leave it there. We'll know them by their fruit. You know, a lot of people say, I'm a child of God, I'm a child of God, but they're really far away from God. But we still pray that God will show them mercy, you know. And again, you will not say because church folks are telling lies or they do that, you want to join them. No, you know the truth, stand by the truth and stand for the truth and hold your truth, own your story, and say it the way you know it. Anytime, in and out of season, you can come up to say your story.
Right.
Oh, they don't want us to go to them, you know. This thing is personal and not by going to church or playing religion. Absolutely. I love this. I think we can wrap up with this. It is a personal journey. It is personal. In your marriage, in your relationship, it's about you and your spouse.
Right.
It's personal. When you enjoy it, it's you. You don't enjoy it, it's about
Right.
you. All right?
Yep.
So put yourself together in it. This is what I want. This is how I want this marriage to be. This is what I'm looking. This is how I'm envisioning this marriage or relationship to be. So what are the ingredients to put in? Just like when we are cooking, at the end of it, you want to enjoy the food, right? You don't go
Right.
to the kitchen and then the pot is not clean. The meat you just got from the store, you didn't wash it well. You know, you just throw things in and you cook it and you sit down and eat. Who's going to suffer? It is you. It's not your neighbor. It's not your colleague. It's a personal stress or issue that you're putting on yourself. So
Right.
it's personal. It's really personal. So let us take this seriously. You know, we're so careful about what we cook. We're careful about how we dress. We're careful about the kind of jobs we do or the cars we drive. We're careful about that. How about our marriages and relationship? How careful are you in your marriage and relationship? You know, just as
Right.
you pay attention to other things that you do, how about your marriage? How about your relationship? So let's pay attention to it. Let's be careful. The ingredients that are bad, that are stale, that are not good, throw them away, garbage them, toss them away. You don't need them. But
Right.
the ones that are good, that you make you enjoy the meal called marriage or the meal called relationship, put that inside. Cook it well. When you're done cooking, Mina, I saw you having your yummy meal today. I'm like, oh my God, was it today or yeah? Yeah,
Yes.
I was looking at that, but I was so full. It was smelling so good. Like everybody walked in like, who is that? And you were so proud to say, it's me,
It's
it's this
mine.
one. You're like, it's me, it's this one. You know, everybody
Yes.
wanted to find out what is she eating because the smell was so inviting, right?
Right.
It's the same thing with marriage. When you put the right ingredient, your marriage is going to be smelling well. The
Yes.
fragrance is going to be everywhere. And people are like, wow, this marriage looks so beautiful. What are you doing? I'm telling you, it's going to attract people. Good smells bring people to you. But
Right.
bad smell, you're running away. You know, oh, what's this nasty? I'm moving away from me. I can't stand here. right?
Right.
So take out those bad things because they're gonna make your marriages or your marriage and relationship smelly,
Right.
nasty. Throw them away. Throw them away. You don't need them. So one thing we've talked today is the truth. We are coming back. There's so many ingredients. We are coming back, and when we come back, we unfold it. We unpack that ingredient so that you can see. We bring it live. We bring it live to you so you can see it. And when you see it, you have to take it into your marriage. Just like maybe you're wearing a nice perfume. Where did you get your perfume? What name is it? And if I really like it, I want to go buy it.
Yes.
And I want to wear it. So that's how it is. Yeah, beautiful marriage aroma. Absolutely. When that aroma is smelling, you want to be around that person. You love that person. You want to, you look forward to that having maybe something to do with that family or with that couple because they're just cool. You don't want to be with a person that they're driving on the way and they come down from this car. What are you talking about? And they begin to use the F words and all that. Nope, we don't need that. Those are bad ingredients. So thank you, viewers. Mina, give us a parting word,
Oh,
please.
you so wrapped it up so well. My uh my parting words as far as telling the truth. And I like when you talked about, how families growing up, telling a lie, it's okay. And you start to implement that in your life because that was your first foundation because you was around. Um, with what we talked about today, I think is so good, in marriages, just in your life. Break that curse. Learn to start telling the truth. Like the Bible said, the truth shall set you free. And that is a literal statement. You will feel so much better about yourself. Your health will improve. Your spirituality will improve. Your mindset will improve. And then you'll start attracting a whole different type of people around you when you tell the truth. So just instill that in every part of your life. Just tell the truth. You know, the truth will set you free.
The truth will set you free. And when you're free, you enjoy freedom. Freedom
Yes.
is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The best you can give to yourself is freedom.
And you sleep good at night.
You sleep well, like you spread out on your bed and you enjoy the sleep.
Right.
Freedom is the best. Freedom is the best. So sometimes you cage yourself in your marriage or relationship. You make yourself a prisoner in your marriage and relationship because you're not using the right ingredients, because you're lying. So take out lies, use the right ingredient, which is the truth, and then enjoy that freedom. Enjoy that freedom. Free, everything free. I mean, everybody loves freedom, right?
Right.
We love everything that is
Free.
free. If somebody walks in now and say there's free food, even if I'm not hungry and that food is good, I'll get it. After I'll eat it later, right? Or someone will come and say they're giving free money. Girl, you have some money in your account, but you want to go get the free money. Or they're giving
Yes.
out free gifts. You want to go get
You
it
want to go
because
get
it's
it
just,
because it's
yeah,
free.
free things are good. So
Right.
don't cage yourself. Don't be a prisoner in your marriage or relationship. Set yourself free. Set yourself free from sickness. Set yourself free from stress. Set yourself free from mental issues. Please, please, please set yourself free. Do the right thing. Put the right ingredients. One of the things we are talking about today is to tell the truth. The truth is the best ingredient you can put in your marriage. You can never go wrong with the truth. The
Right.
truth is the truth. So, viewers, our family, and our friends, we will have to bring this to an end right now because if we stay here, we keep going on and on and on. This Mina, she's got a lot in her. But we want to call it a day right now. We want to say thank you so much for joining us, connecting from all over. We see all of you and all the people that drop their comments and questions. We really love and appreciate you. We'll be back here next week, Tuesday.
Yes.
Don't forget, it's a series that we're running on what we call secret ingredients in marriage and relationship. Come and learn how to cook the meal of marriage or
Yes.
the meal of relationship.
Relationship.
So when you're done cooking, you enjoy your meal.
And
Don't
that
share with anybody.
fragrance.
Enjoy your
That
meal. So
fragrance.
join us next week, Tuesday. And I pray that the Lord will keep us, the Lord will preserve us, the Lord will bless us. And I'll be glad to sit on this table again next week, Tuesday, with Nina or any other person that want to join me to share his or our ingredients. Don't forget, keep a date with us next week, Tuesday. God bless you.
Yes.
Mina, thank you so much. You're
You're
always there.
welcome.
I
Thank
love
you.
you. I appreciate you.
Love you
Thank you,
too.
Mina.
All
All right.
righty.
Bye.
Bye.